astronomy class, we're using the internet to investigate astronomical installations the world over. We're talking about political, economic, cultural influences that may affect the choices of where we put telescopes and the kind of science that we can do there. For instance, with a large professional observatory in Chile on a mountaintop, the mountain could be important to indigenous peoples. There could be cultural problems. There may be political difficulties. There are all sorts of considerations in placing telescopes. Some of the things pertaining to global awareness that students learn throughout the year are international cooperation and some of the difficulties with that kind of a process. Also the fact that we are spaceship Earth. We are one of many objects in the sky. And the fact that we are here and this is ours and it's the only place we know about may influence students' thinking in terms of how they view our world and our place in the world. One of the most fun things for me as a teacher is to come into class in the morning and have students tell me about what they saw in the sky the night before.
Today, students were getting an overall view of the history we've been looking at for the last 9 weeks. And they've been learning about discrete chunks so far, but today was the time we really put it all together and looked for patterns and trends, things that have changed over time. One of the things about our humanities curriculum is that we're able to combine the study of history with reading novels. And reading novels is one really amazing way to see the world through someone else's eyes in a really vivid, imaginative way that's also relevant and it's real. It's like another kind of truth. One of our goals is to be able to say, well, here's this event. What is causing it, and how does it fit into this larger chain of events over the course of history? It's impossible to be literate about the world without knowing where things are. We do map work, we do a lot of geography. One of the things we're looking at that I find really exciting is looking about how geography has informed politics. It's important that my students become globally aware because they, more than we ever were growing up, will be able to and expected to work with people all across the world in different cultures, in different regions, different time zones, with different values and concerns, but the same kind of shared goals. So they need to be able to understand what it's like to live in different parts of the world and how to interact with people that are not exactly like them. And a misconception gets surfaced and cleared up. So when a kid is like, oh, I didn't realize that, that people in this country thought this way or felt this way, or that there'd be somebody like me in Nigeria. Those are the moments where you can see it kind of working.